Welcome to another Draw With Me! If you're not already, make sure to grab your sketchbook or whatever art you're working on today. Create something, anything. Grab you a little beverage, a little blanket. Let's get cozy, guys. It's time to draw. Yeah! What's up, guys? It's Ava. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel today. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Today we're going to be talking about 8 habits that help build creativity, because creativity is a muscle in your brain, so we have to train it every single day. Here are some easy habits that you can build and incorporate into your lifestyle that will definitely help you become more creative as a person. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into the habits. But before we get into it, guys, make sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so that the algorithm pushes my video out to more people on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support, and let's get into the habits. So the first habit that you should add into your daily routine that not only will help your physical self but will also help your creative self, and that is movement. Listen, guys, I know people always say you should be active, but sometimes people just give up on that and are just like, I'm not the type of person who's active. I'm not an active person, so I'm just never gonna be active. Dude, all you have to do is go outside and go on a walk for 10 minutes. Like, that's movement. So if that's what you need to strengthen your creativity today, you don't even have to do all that. Like, you don't have to go and walk for miles and miles. Just go walk around your house one time and come back inside. I know there's a lot. Okay, so I know not everyone is a person who avoids movement, but I feel like there's a lot of people, especially in my country, who try and avoid movement for some reason at all costs. But I know a lot of people like movement. You can go to the gym, lift weights, you could do yoga, you can do dance. I was a dancer for like 15 years. I used to do ballet. Then I did hip hop. And I did tap and jazz and contemporary and modern and point, and probably even more than that. But I did acro for 1 year. Yeah, I did heels one time. I also tried basketball. I tried track and field. I did hurdles. And I sucked. But you know, there are so many different types of movement you can do, and not only will it help you to feel better, to look better, but it will also help you to create better, because you will have so much inspiration. You know, people this is a quote that I heard recently. People follow people who are in motion. People follow people who are moving. You can't follow somebody who's not moving, because otherwise you're just going to be stuck. And use that with social media as well. If you're trying to grow your art brand, and if you're trying to grow in stuff, you need to be moving. Your energy needs to be moving. You need to be physically moving. You know, movement is just a very important habit. Okay, let's get into the second habit that will definitely build more creativity in your brain. And this is another habit that I absolutely live by, okay? And that is writing. Now, I'm not someone who like does morning pages or any of that. I don't do like bullet journal. I used to do bullet journaling, but I gave up on it because I don't know. I don't like systems made by other people. I like to make my own system. So I just find like writing and doing some kind of morning page, like, you know how morning pages, you just write your stream of consciousness. It's basically journaling, but journaling when you have nothing to journal about. When you have nothing to write about, when you're not like trying to make a story time in your journal and you're just writing about the thoughts in your brain and you're just putting them on paper, that's like the best type of journaling, because that shows you where your mindset is actually at. And I feel like all artists should also be writers. I feel like it gives you, it kind of gives you your purpose for making art. It shows you what you should be making art about. It shows you why you're even making art in the first place. Like, you're supposed to be asking yourself all these questions and knowing yourself on a deeper subconscious freaking level, guys. Okay, no, but on a lighter note, sorry guys, sometimes I take things way too deep. Okay, if y'all have OCs, write your OC's stories down. Even if you have it envisioned in your mind, starting to write the story of like your OCs and the characters that you design. And if you want to design an OC, maybe start by just writing who this person is. Write down adjectives that describe them. Write down their backstory, their lore, guys. And even if you want to just do a painting, like maybe just write about what you want this painting to be, how you want it to make people feel, what elements you definitely want to make sure you get in there before the painting is finished. Just make a little list or something. Do a little brainstorm. We're going to talk about brainstorming more later, but writing before or after, or just as a creative habit in your daily routine. For me, I do it kind of like every other day or every 3 days or something, but I make sure I get it in at least like twice a week. I'm journaling like at least 2 to 3 to 5 to 10, as many pages as I need in order to feel better. Y'all, I definitely recommend writing. If you're feeling lost or if you're feeling discouraged or anything, add writing to your lifestyle. Okay, next creative habit, guys. Next creative habit is consuming inspiring media. I don't mean scrolling on TikTok, guys, okay? And even when you do scroll on TikTok, make it intentional. If you're an artist, why is your For You page not entirely art videos? That's what mine is, because I like to consume media with intention. Your brain cannot tell the difference between the life you're looking at on your iPhone and your real life. So it's very important to look at stuff that levels you up, not drags you back to the past, okay? Drags you back to who you used to be when you were leveled down, okay? We're always on a constant journey of growth here on my Ava Doyle Artistry YouTube channel. So I don't know about you guys, but we're not going backwards, we are going forwards. We are consuming media that puts us on a higher freaking level. I don't know about you guys, but I am the funniest person that I know. Like, I understand my sense of humor more than anyone else could ever understand. Okay, I love to save videos that I like and rewatch them. It always puts me in a better mood to stalk my own reposts, to stalk my own likes on Instagram Reels. Like, instead of looking at new content from the Explore page, just going back and rewatching all this stuff that I already watched and saving stuff that resonated with me, that feels like a genuine, like, real expression of like me and who I want to be and all that type of stuff. Like, it's basically a vision board. The stuff that I save and repost, all the media that I consume, I want it to be a vision board for my future life. Everything is manifestation to me, guys. Everything puts me on a freaking higher vibration, and I feel like that should be everyone, because there is such toxic content and media that you can be consuming these days. So you really need to be mindful about what you're watching and what you're putting into your brain, because it can really affect you in ways that you can't even explain. So definitely consume inspiring media more often to enhance your creative brain, and use it as a tool. Use watching media as a tool for your art instead of just brainless and mindlessly doing it, okay? Okay, guys, we are about to move on to habit number 4 that is going to enhance your creative brain and make you feel way more creative in general. But if you could please hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram if you guys are enjoying this content. My Instagram is where I am the most active, so if you want daily updates and if you really want to keep up with me, follow me on Instagram, guys. Also, I'm so grateful even if you just subscribe and hit like that's really all you have to do. So yeah, but let's get into habit number 4. Habit number 4 to strengthen the creativity muscle in your brain is silent observation. Where are my neurodivergent people at? Yeah, I'm calling upon you, because I know y'all are really good at the observation bit. Just walk around your daily life, build this habit of noticing textures, noticing colors, noticing nature, noticing people, just the art of freaking noticing, guys. Doing this, practicing just observation. Okay, first of all, if you're not naturally an observer, why are you an artist? Like, what? Like, isn't that what artists are? Like, just natural observers? Like, that's what I have always been. So I feel like that's why I'm so into art. But no matter who you are, practice this habit of observing life. Observe your favorite parts of life. Observe your town. I don't know where you live, or your country, or your state, or your community, your friends. Notice people. Notice uniqueness about people. Notice what you think is beautiful. Notice your aesthetics. Notice all your favorite things about life and turn it into art. Straight up. But yeah, that's all that I have on the topic of observation. Now we're gonna move on to brainstorming. Yes, brainstorming is habit number 5. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but brainstorming is extremely important if you want to get better at coming up with ideas. By the way, working on your creativity in general and building the creative muscle in your brain is gonna help you to always be able to come up with ideas. Never let that muscle go, like, straight. Even when you're freaking old senior, when you're in the senior home, never, like, don't let this muscle go to waste. Like, if you don't continue to work on it, it could low-key fade away, and then you'll be a super boring old person. But I don't know about y'all, but when I'm an old person, I'm gonna be living my best life. continuing to be super creative and make art and create, like, just always find joy and beauty in everything that I do up until the day that I freaking pass away. So anyways, one habit that will help you do this is brainstorm. Brainstorming is honestly so much fun. Like, literally there's so many different ways to do it, but just grab a piece of paper, write or doodle, or even just like filming yourself and yapping to the camera to show nobody, like just coming up with a bunch of random ideas and spewing them out into the world in whatever form you want it to be in, whatever form is easiest for you to express yourself in. Brainstorming is super important for coming up with original creative ideas. Okay. Moving on to habit number 6. Let me know in the comment section down below which habit you're actually gonna start incorporating into your lifestyle though. And like, be for real. Are these habits actually going to benefit you, or are you just mindlessly watching this YouTube video right now? Oop, I called you out. Oop and oop. No, but seriously, like, take some of this to heart. If you're not doing any of these, it's not like I'm telling you have to be perfect from now on, but listen, nobody controls you but you. You are the only person who can make change in your own life, so I'm just trying to help. Anyways, habit number 6 is setting challenges and constraints for yourself. Sometimes you have way too much free will and you need to like basically create a school project for yourself, and it's not going to be fun, honestly. Like 3 marker challenges, like for example, a 3 marker challenge is where you close your eyes and pick 3 random markers and then create a picture inspired by those 3 colors and only use those 3 colors and nothing else. Honestly, like, those drawings don't always turn out the best ever, but sometimes setting a challenge for yourself automatically makes you more creative, because you have to find a way to do the challenge but stick to the rules, you know what I mean? Like, you have to create rules for yourself sometimes if you want to be creative. Like, sometimes having way too much free will is not good for your creativity, because you'll just do the same thing over and over and over again, and in order to grow you have to feel uncomfortable sometimes. So even if you don't want to do a challenge, constrict yourself to like certain rules. Doing this occasionally will add some texture to your art journey and sort of help you to grow more. So challenge yourself, try to draw in someone else's art style for a day, try and doodle with your left hand. If you've never done it before, try and train yourself to be ambidextrous or something. Like, there's seriously so many different challenges, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some challenges that I do in my sketchbook if you are also a sketchbook artist or you like to draw, because I love to do these challenge videos for YouTube, and I promise I make them so fun. We can do them together, so hit that subscribe button and join the community. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that just gets me so excited to think about all the new challenges that we can do together, and we can both level up our art journey together. Okay, anyways, but yeah, so definitely set some challenges for yourself, and let's get into habit number 7, which is sharing and collaborating. Because how are you gonna feel support in your art if you don't share it with anyone? Like, girl, hello, your audience is out there waiting for you to just show your art. So what the heck are you waiting for? Also, do art with other people. That's such a cute way to like have fun with other people, like craft night, a little hobby night, you know, making some friendship bracelets or painting each other. Y'all seen those TikToks where the girl paints the boy and the boy paints the girl, but it's actually 2 people with no artistic talent at all, and the paintings kind of suck, and it's funny, they laugh. Yeah, you do that. Set up a craft night with your friends, have a sleepover with one of your friends, and you guys can draw together. Encourage your friends to start a sketchbook, and then you both can draw in each other's sketchbooks.
I need to spend more time with you. You're just everything. Whenever you have time, girl.
Imagine that if you and your bestie both could have 2 different art styles and just draw in each other's sketchbooks all the time. That would be so cute. But yeah, or even just your friends, you don't have to force them to do art too. You can just, you know, meet your friend for coffee, and while she's doing her homework you can draw her or something like that, and then show her at the end. That's a great TikTok idea. But just sharing your art in any way, like, you make your art because it's supposed to be seen by people. People are supposed to look at your art. It's for human beings. So your audience is out there. Share your art with others and collaborate too. If you know other artists, you can all work on a project together or collab or something like that. I used to do a lot of collabs in my earlier days of YouTube and social media, but I haven't done a collab in actually a really long time with any other artists, so maybe we'll have to set that up. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are also an artist, and maybe we should should all collab and do a project together, like do a draw this in my style or something like that. But anyways, yeah, sharing with others and collaboration is like one of the most important parts. It can definitely spark a lot more creativity in your mind. Like you can really get motivated from showing people something and having someone like really believe in your art or something like that. You never know what can happen. So yeah, share your art with other people. And yeah, let's move on to the last tip that I have for you guys today. The 7th habit that you should add to your routine to keep that creative spark is rest plus play. Yes guys, rest is just as important as the rest of these habits that I've told you in today's video, as well as play. Playfulness is such an important quality that not a lot of people have, and that's basically what art is. Like that, every art piece is basically an experiment. So never stop experimenting, and also never be afraid to take breaks and get your sleep at night, y'all. 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night for women, okay? I'm looking out for my girlies out there. Get some good sleep at night. Don't work yourself too hard. You don't, like, really, nothing in art is an emergency. Like, it's not like a life or death situation here, guys. Like, let's chill. Let's just rest and play and not take things too seriously when we're making art, but also take it seriously at the same exact time. Anyways, everyone, please make sure to comment this emoji down in the comment section if you made it till the end of this video. Yes, let's boost this video in the algorithm, guys. Okay, no, but if you enjoyed today's tips, smash that like button, like I said, for like the 45th time in this video. Hit that freaking subscribe button, you guys. I post new videos every single Wednesday on this YouTube channel. I also post TikToks, and I also post Instagram Reels plus posts on Instagram plus Instagram Stories, so check me out on Instagram. Patreon is coming very soon, as well as YouTube members page. I'm working on both of those. Yeah, we are growing, so get excited, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Mwah, bye!